Dear Pardeep, nice to see you again here in St. Petersburg. We have to meet here not only in Indian Himalayas. What is your impressions about this city, about your second visit of cultural capital of Russia?
Thank you. First of all, thank you for inviting me second time here in the St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg and the whole Russia, it is like a dream Russia because during our childhood we are always learn the story from the Russians author. We read the poems. It is like dream to visit Russia someday. And last year I visited the St. Petersburg. It's very nice experience, and this time it is also very warm and good cities. Peoples are very nice here. They always give you the warm welcome, and HSE, it's a nice experience with HSE University. And thank you for inviting us.
Okay, thank you very much. India is also an interesting place for visit for Russians, for cultural purpose, for historical purpose, because you know that our connections historically are really close, and I suppose collaboration between our two institutions will increase with collaborations too. You visit the International Partners Week for the second time, and as far as I know, you also visit a lot of different international conferences and events around the world. Can you please describe your attitude, your impressions about International Partners Week? Is it, what is most interesting for you in compare with another international events which you participated?
I have visited in the past various international conference, some academic conference and some workshop. But see, this partner week, it is a unique experience for the academicians, because here what we find the people from the different nations. This partner week is good to make the collaboration within the HSC and with beyond the HSC, because people are here, they come with the ideas that they are going in the partner week to collaborate, to work together, to make more strong collaborations. So I think this is a good platform for the researchers like us who really want to collaborate with the other countries and with the HSC also. And it's always very best experience. There is a lot of different programs.
I know that you provided a lecture for our students today. What is your impressions about your lecture, about our students, about your communication with them?
I delivered one lecture. It is about the Indian Himalayan regions and governance in the Indian Himalayan regions. These nice interactions with the students. Students ask various questions. But what I found that in the Russia, student not interact much as compared to the other countries. It may be is a cultural difference, or it may be they are shy about something. But yes, a few students are very much curious about the Indian Himalayas. They want to come to India, they want to visit India. I think it's a great experience for me and them also to visualize what's happening in the Indian Himalayan regions and how the Indian Himalayan villages are look like.
How do you think, what can be like a plan for collaboration between our two institutions, between our Delhi University and HSE University? What is your ideas about next steps which we need to do?
These collaborations doesn't work without the interaction. So I think we should increase our interactions. That is, it may be the faculty interactions, it may be the student interactions. Because when we interact, when we got time to discuss our ideas, then we have the good collaboration. Collaborations, in my opinion, collaboration should not be on the paper. It is not you have written some paper, some experiment are there. Collaboration are like the exchange of the ideas, exchange of the culture, exchange of the sociology of each country, how people are working there, this thing. So I think if we go for more collaborations, we should have more meetings, more interactions, and I think both university should conduct such programs where faculty and student interact themselves, at least for some 1 week workshop or some 1 month programs. That will be the good collaborations. That's a good exchange of the ideas, because while we are exchanging the ideas, it will take time.
We also have a plan about Mirror Lab about
Yes.
joint study of climate resilience of local communities. What is your attitude to this project? What is your opinion about this Miro Lab?
This is quite interesting ideas, because the thing is that if I'm working in my part of world, in my part of country, then I don't have any idea what is happening in the rest of the world. But we can exchange the ideas from, suppose this Mirror Lab, I'm working on the Indian Himalayas and you are working on the Altai. Then we exchange some ideas how people are working there, how they are doing the innovations, climate induced innovations, and then we can exchange the ideas between the researchers, and we can also share the experience of the peoples in the different part of world. Suppose in the Himalayan regions how people are doing the climate induced innovations, that experience we can share in the Altai regions also, and the vice versa. From the Altai region we can share the experience with the Himalayan people. See, working on such type of topic is not only to collection of the data, we should also give some input to the society, some contributions from our side. And I think when we work in a Mirror Lab, we can share the experience from one place to another place like Altai and Himalayan. It will be somewhere help the pupils to adopt some new technology, some new innovations, some climate induced innovations which will happening. It will helpful for the institutions, helpful for the researchers, and also for the community.
Imagine that some colleagues from India are listening us, and maybe you can say some suggestions, some words from your side.
This era is the era of collaboration and work together. If we think that we are working in a particular country, in a particular region, it could not help us to save ourselves from the climate change issues. We need a joint program. It may be the program from the many countries, contributions and their knowledge, their local knowledge, their traditional knowledge systems. I think we need the sharing of the knowledge. It is very important in the present era that at least we should share climate change data, the innovations people are doing there, because it is good for the all communities across the countries. So these are my message, that we should collaborate within the two country bilaterals or within various countries to work together, and so we work for the science this together.